big news. Nuclear drama? No, nuclear, what is it? Joy? Ruri Dragon anime officially announced. I've personally never heard of it. I'm sorry. I'm too busy covering seasonal anime slop. But apparently the manga, I don't know which type of like publication it's from. Some people are saying Shonen Jump. I don't know. But apparently this is like the next big shonen series that is dominating. And not only that, the studio that is actually adapting the manga, Kyoto Animation. KyoAni, if you don't know, right? One of the legendary studios that just has that brand equity, that brand recognition. If there is the KyoAni's name, you know it's gonna be fucking godlike. There's a bunch of different things that I wanted to go over and look at the state of affairs of what everyone's saying. But first, this is it's not a trailer, it's like a little teaser. KyoAni and Shonen Jump is kind of doing like a collab thing, right? After we just had Jump Festa or whatever and a bunch of different news being announced, you know, here's City Animation. I think City Animation is probably the most recent KyoAni anime that we watched. Unfortunately, it bombed in our channel. I thought first episode was really good, very unique, you know, quirky fun. Hibike Euphorium. This is some godlike, it's not Yuri, right? This is girls. This is basically sports anime, but instruments, right? Like band, orchestra, you know, female characters and their desire to surpass their limits and go to the nationals and compete and stuff like that. It's not Yuri, right? But I see a lot of, you know, pseudo Yuri. Sure, we'll name it whatever. I've only seen a couple of clips here and there. It looks fucking insane. Probably an underrated anime considering the medium that it's covering, right? Like who's gonna really watch like sheet music orchestral composition anime? But it's not really about that, right? It's simply the medium of which this story tells a different story through of competition and I guess struggles of these young girls going through their times in high school. This one, I don't know. It looks fucking gorgeous over here. And then finally, they decided to drop the biggest news right over here. December 28th, happy birthday. Let's check it out. Oh. Weekly Shonen Jump X KyoAni. Pretty colors. The horns. Yo. She's very cute. Yeah, I see everybody changing their profile pictures to this girl. She's just a girl with horns? She's a dragon girl? Why is she a dragon girl? Wasn't there a different KyoAni anime too? It was the Kobayashi Maid, right? A lot of different cute dragon girls there too. Ruri Dragon. That's pretty much it. It's a very quick little teaser announcement that they're dropping. The manga looks gorgeous, and KyoAni coming in, you know, it's gonna be fucking crazy. What are the YouTube comments saying about this? Let's see. The overwhelming sense of security of KyoAni. So the Japanese people are coming out and saying like, oh, thank God. This project is in the hands of a studio that actually can deliver. And the reason for that is, and I'm not completely sure myself, but in the world of, you know, production value or just like producing anime, we have, here's JC's tab, for example. Let's just look at, you know, a disaster, right? You have shit like this where, look at this shit, right? I know a lot of people blame One Punch Man Season 3 and basically Bandai Namco for being the biggest culprits, you know, being the producers. But there's a lot of different companies that basically pitches in to delegate a project. They want to not go bankrupt, right? Very rarely will you have a single studio actually be their own producers, right? Because if they go all in and they go belly up, it's over. So Japan has created a new meta where a bunch of different corporate entities comes together, pitch in, and it's a way of like mitigating damage. Everyone has a little bit of share in it, and that's how the industry keeps afloat. But there's two outliers, right? There's two outliers. And the outlier is, of course, Ufotable, right? And Ufotable, if you don't know, UFO Table, right? This is the godlike studio that obviously I think people know for like Demon Slayer. And they are different in the way that they handle everything by themselves. I know that Aniplex, you know, Shueisha are on here, but I'm trying to say Ufotable is not really the same like corporate structure when producing anime compared to a lot of the other seasonal animes, right? Trigger and Bones too? Okay, cool. Nice, nice. Bones Studio does that too. You know what? Makes sense that Bones is delivering godlike work too in such quality. Yeah, the consistency is there. And a lot of people theorize that Ufotable does this. This is schizo conspiracy theories, by the way. No one knows it's true. The whole money laundering memes, right? From Fake Grand Order. Apparently, Fake Grand Order has also gone through like an EOS, right? The mobile gacha game. Apparently, it's reached the end of its actual like content, and the Nasuverse, it's not going to continue anymore. Anyways, there's a lot of money in Fate, and apparently Ufotable and the connections up there, that's how they've been funding these projects. I don't know, right? And then there's KyoAni, who also basically are able to do something similar through, I'm not sure. I only hear about amazing work-life balance, right? The studio is capable of delivering godlike work because all the employees are taken care of. Their schedules are very healthy. They don't overburden themselves with ridiculous projects, and the quality shines through. And that's why so many people are happy that, like, bro, the overwhelming sense of security. There was a really unfortunate situation back in the day, right? With the KyoAni, you know, fire incident, which is fucking terrible, but it's really cool to see that they've recovered and they're doing really well. The anime is still a long way off, but KyoAni is already drawing such cute Ruri-chan in the anime. Literally the best studio they could have asked for. Can't freaking wait for Ruri Dragon. And yeah, I think that, well, in my gut instinct, it's like, oh, the familiarity with, what's it called? Kobayashi Dragon, right? We haven't seen it. I think we should watch it in this channel coming. Like, basically, I don't think this is ever going to get voted in until Ruri Dragon is about to air. So we can probably watch this in 2 years' time and kind of catch up to see what it's about. There's obviously similarities in the art style as well as the designs of the Dragon Girls. And I think that it kind of plays off nicely with this too, right? I saw the thumbnail when Ruri Dragon anime. 2 seconds later by KyoAni. Instant anime of the year candidate. Do you guys think that this is going to have that much motion though? Like compared to Jujutsu Kaisen? Like, did this anime, for example, have a lot of motion? Because the thing that I worry about these type of shows is it doesn't appeal to the gunball crowd. The gunball gamers. The battle shonen retards. You know what I mean? Like, this is like cute slice of life enjoyers, which are, I think, in terms of anime iceberg meme, right? I don't know how accurate this is, but you know, like the gumball gamer, like I'm surprised Steins is up there, but you know, if there's an iceberg, it's the most popular ones are kind of at the top, and I feel like a lot of the slice of life animes, KyoAni stuff, even though they're so fucking high quality, it's not gonna reach that audience, nor does it need to. But it's really cool to see that it has a lot of motion despite the fact that it is not a simple unga bunga show, you know. So there is a hardcore, you know, niche audience that appreciates, you know, godlike character acting and slice of life cute girls doing cute things stuff. Like the Bocchi the Rock crowd too, right? That exists too. I think there is definitely overlap, but it's definitely cool to see that a lot of people are excited about this. Okay, so this is from AnimeTV_JP. Ruri Dragon anime officially announced. Ruri Aoki awakens one morning to find a pair of horns growing from her head. So she's not like born a dragon. She is just a human that suddenly grew horns and now needs to become a dragon? I don't know. KyoAni first time adapted anime, Weekly Shonen Jump. This is a huge thing too. KyoAni infiltrating, not infiltrating, but like basically penetrating beyond their, I guess, bubble of cute girls doing cute things and getting into some Shonen Jump content. And for it to pop off, I think this would set great precedence for KyoAni to tackle on more mainstream appealing content. Some cute little gifs over here of Ruri, you know, dancing. Absolute cinema. Peak is coming. I'm so happy right now. Hey, Umamusume. KyoAni. They're gonna make Ruri Dragon 3x peaker with this. Holy shit. Oh my god. My day couldn't have been any better. Bro, why can't we have that for One Punch Man Season 3? Like, it's kind of like this for me right now. Where's this fucking meme? Bro, I saw this and we already know that One Punch Man Season 3 Part 2 is coming up, but bro, this is the equivalent. This poster is the equivalent of my fucking YouTube thumbnails. You know what I mean? Like goddamn, here, bitch, just take it kind of deal, you know? Like this thumbnail, I just slap in if route. You know, like they ain't even fucking trying with this shit, and it hurts. It hurts to see that, like, man, there's other series that's getting legendary studios coming out, pouring it the fucking love, and then One Punch Man is just here drowning, dying. Like, what did we do? Like, straight up, this is Squidward looking out window meme. This is straight up, it's this. I feel like this is the One Punch Man crowd right now, where we're kind of just like, what the fuck, as everyone else is outside getting godlike adaptations and great news, and I'm like, what the fuck, man. Let's see some other stuff. Absolute Kyoto, Ruri Sinaga, let's fucking go. Oh my god, I already have this over One Piece. That's kind of crazy. This is from Manga Mogure, right? It's officially announced. It will take a while to be before broadcast. Take your time, right? Take your fucking time with this. Take all the time you need. I would appreciate quality over, you know, just slop being produced. Supernatural slice of life about a teenage girl who has to accommodate the fact that she's partially dragon and that she's gradually showing signs of her supernatural origin, like growing horns and a fire breath. I can already kind of imagine some really cute moments, like this girl who is just like a regular high school girl that goes to school, does cute things, and then suddenly dragon horns pop up. How do you explain that, you know? Will the people in this world kind of ask that, or will they be like, are you cosplaying? Maybe they don't even care about it, right? Maybe these, you know, the pedestrians are built different, like in Sakamoto days. Like, imagine like she's at school, or like her tail comes out, or fucking fire breath comes out, and you gotta like make up excuses. Is it gonna be like an epic story where she's gonna be fighting against some dragon slayers? Is it gonna be just cute slice of life stuff only? I don't know. The last time I feel like we had something like this come up with Witch Watch, right? Am I crazy for comparing this to Witch Watch? It's just my gut instinct of another shonen series that dealt with like less about just unga bunga fucking fighting everything, but like more akin to like romance and slice of life, and you know, it feels kind of towards that spectrum. But Witch Watch failed. I'm so sad. Failed as in terms of like anime reactions and in terms of like broad like engagement. Witch Watch, I think, fell off really hard. It had a pretty strong start, but then towards the end of Core 1, which was, you know, Wolf coming out and the whole plot twist with that, man, people just didn't give a fuck. I really love the slice of life romance, especially that one episode where Moe and Nico are like going on a field trip, and there was that legendary tree where you want to confess and stuff like that. Like, that was great, but like, it just, people, I guess, got bored of it. I hope that this isn't gonna go through the same situation. People saying it's peak. KyoAni, we're not showing up to Jump Fiesta, just announced it a week later. That's a different type of aura. They could have done it at Jump Festa, but they're like, nah, we got our own different thing going on. Absolute Kyo. Dragons and delays. I don't know what the meme is about KyoAni, but delaying. But if delays are what's necessary for good content to come out, then great. Oh, the birthday thing is because of Rudy's birthday? Got it. No Haruhi, but we got Rudy Dragon. Yeah, I saw some people actually dooming and crying about this announcement with, you know, Haruhi Suzumiya or something. Her face being plastered in the memes. Like, I guess a lot of, you know, people were, what's the word? They were speculating that like a new Haruhi content would come out, but it ended up being Rudy Dragon. I think a lot of people are happy, but obviously some people are sad. No, this shit is so average, man. Adapt something good. Fuck. Woo! I'm going in. All right. We got a challenger. We got Piss coming in with Makima profile picture. Try to become animator. Ooh. Son, you like Chainsaw Man. Bro, Chainsaw Man is not average. It is extremely unique. Chainsaw Man is not unga bunga generic shit. What is with this Chainsaw Man hate? People have forgotten to just say this is not for me instead of saying mid and trash is insults. Well, yes and no. I think people are incentivized to make tweets like this. Lately, I've been tweeting up my ass. And I'm not gonna lie. I am very incentivized to just start shit. I understand how Nicholas Light feels, right? For example, why did Gojo do this? In a clip where Gojo's beating the shit out of Miguel. Is Gojo racist? I don't know. How about this one? Here's a misogyny tweet. This is we're memeing about okay, this you know, it's an Alan Bow meme. Maybe we can react to this later on of, you know, oh my god, Reze got blasted out so Gojo can dance, and I tweeted, you know, is Zeni Naoya a Sigma? I don't know, you know. On Twitter, basically everyone, including myself, is trying to do a little bit of instigating, you know. We just trying to do a little bit of baiting. You know, we could just walk away, but why do that? I'm gonna pull up and say, ew, I don't like this. and then you make it stinky, and then everyone else starts engaging, and you know that's how the social media algorithm works. Saying something average and it's something from a Chainsaw Man fan. Basically funny. Bro, you got a fucking Naruto fucking profile picture. Come on. What is up with this Chainsaw Man? This is forced tape, bro. Ruri Dragon is really good and quite wholesome, but there's not that much source material right now. 4 volumes in Japanese, only 2 available in English. I don't know why they're announcing this so early, because this is just production announcements, right? I imagine there's going to be enough content for like 1 good season of 12 episodes, and it's probably going to come out sometimes like 2027 or something like that, is what I've been hearing about, right? Great comeback story from being axed to getting an anime. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is the stuff. Nah, I mean, sure, I can't even be sad about this, but where's, this is the Harui stuff, right? These are some of the quote retweets off of that page. This is more people again, right? This is things that I just wouldn't understand at all, because these are super like KyoAni sweatlords who have been waiting for an announcement for Harui stuff, I guess. But yeah, you're getting this instead. What else is that? Never thought I'd see the day. Plus, it's being done by KyoAni. We are eating French. I think this is just like, oh my god, how do it's being left, in the background. KyoAni popping off. People just really fucking happy about this. And that's kind of it. I think most people are just very happy and overwhelmingly excited that KyoAni is coming back from all the disasters in the past, and tackling this big project. We're doing a collab, right? First time Shonen Jump content. More Dragon Girls for KyoAni. Super excited for this. I freaking love this manga. This is from the Reddit thread from the R anime talking about this. Ruri X Kobayashi crossover win. I can already see the fan art, a lot of cosplays, a lot of good just like memes going around. I'd be very surprised if there won't be any crossover collabs between Toru and Ruri. A mini spin-off series is making me be asking for a bit too much, lol. What about this girl, right? I think that this girl, who is the most popular Kobayashi girl? I feel like it's gotta be the lolly, right? I see the lolly the most. This one right here. I think her name is Kana, right? This one. She is so adorable. The one in the middle, I think, is like the main girl. This girl in the far right, I see her in some things that I read online. Other than that, I don't know anything about her. But Kana is really cute, right? Kana is absolutely adorable, and don't hey, why are you don't look at me like that. Go away. And then again, KyoAni is enough more than IPs to make such a thing work. I doubt Ruri is from Jump, and I think they don't allow those crossovers with IPs. Peak slice of life manga getting adapted by Peak Studio that knows how to mix peak slice of life anime. Now we just gotta stay alive until it releases. It is like the best situation, huh? Like the studio of all studios that should do this, KyoAni doing it. It just makes sense. I think A1 Pictures could do it. Here's a hot take. Maybe it's not a hot take. A1 Pictures. What was it? What was it? Ah, fuck. It was, yeah, Makaine. If Makaine can do this, if A1 can do this, I think A1 could absolutely do this too, right? Maybe it's not the fair comparison. I don't know. It's just the first show that came into my mind of the A1 Pictures projects recently. Yeah, Cloverworks could do it too. Cloverworks, I think, has been nailing the romance stuff this summer, right? With Dress Up Darling and Fragrant Flowers. But is this really romance? You know what I mean? Because what we're describing is romance animes, rom-coms, drama. But stuff like this is more cute girls doing cute things. I mean, Bocchi the Rock, Cloverworks. I think what I'm trying to say is there's other studios capable of doing it. It's fun to imagine what other studios could do this. But like, I think that KyoAni, the other KyoAni that we watch, anime we watch, it's not on YouTube. I have one episode out on YouTube, by the way. Where is it? It's a really old one. Yeah, Chunibyo, bro. Like if you go here, Kaka TV, Chunibyo reactions. Yeah, we have an entire entire thing on Patreon, and bro, this was fucking peak. Like the level of attention and detail in these moments, bro. The slice of life interactions, the quirky little things going on, the facial reaction, the character acting. It's just wow. It is so fucking beautiful. But usually most people can't appreciate this because of the nature of it. But again, like it just feels like it's the right fit. The studio is a perfect fit for it. Based on anime industry insiders, KyoAni really just does whatever they like. It's like a passion project studio, huh? It's just as easy as one of KyoAni's higher ups saw Ruri and liked it, and here we are. So fucking based if this is true. like in a world in an industry where every like art is compromised by companies trying to make as much money as possible, sometimes, right, you have these passion projects. Sometimes you have people that genuinely care, won't rush things, and gives it top tier quality. That's why people cherish the studio. I think in terms of like PR, KyoAni might be the best, right? Maybe I'm ignorant for saying this, but I think of all the anime studios, KyoAni is like the most wholesome, positive, but also people have faith. They know that if that brand name is there, it's just like, it's gonna be godlike, it's gonna be wholesome, it's gonna be cute as fuck, it's gonna be elite. It's not gonna be the most recognized mainstream shit from Ufotable, but it has motion, it is strong, it has brand loyalty. Christmas Miracle is real. Well, KyoAni and Ufotable are no doubt among the very best. Yeah, a lot of people pair these two up together, right? As they kind of operate differently in terms of like production committees being involved. But I think Mashley, A1 Pictures, it looks like, yeah, here's some other contestants, right? A1 Pictures, Cloverworks, and Psy Games Pictures, absolutely. Wait. Kagurabachi! Or also handle top tier studio that would have done the. Wait. I've been eyeing my. I've been. Is this gonna happen? Is Kagurabachi like. I've been waiting for like the next big battle shonen to pop up to see what's gonna happen. Not official, like maybe it's gonna happen. Okay. They're assuming stuff like that. Every student's getting booked now. Yeah, I didn't even consider. You know what? In a really cursed way. You know who else could do this? I think JC Staff could do this. Listen. I know I'm fucking wilding out. JC Staff could do it, but it would be mid. You know, JC Staff does a lot of these, you know, slice of life, you know, romance, rom-com stuff. And I eat that up on my channel. It's really good. We know what JC Staff can do, like stuff like this, right? This is some really high top quality shit, right? They even did 2.5D Jisa. Oh, they did level 2 cheat too. This is one of my favorite isekais back in spring 2024. But I think JC Staff absolutely could do this. But man, if they did it, it wouldn't be the same, right? JC would ruin it. I don't think they would ruin it. I think it would be like a 7 out of 10, right? I don't think JC Staff would, you know, make Ruri Dragon into like a 9 out of 10. Like KyoAni, I believe they are gonna make this shit like a 9 point something out of 10 easily. JC Staff, if their heart was in it, if they wanted to put like the Danmachi Railgun team on it, maybe. But all right, enough memeing around. Anyways, look forward to this, guys. Maybe you guys should go read the manga and check it out. But I'm going to be personally waiting for more news like that. And rejoice, we have some quality anime to look forward to in this current era where we're dooming about animes getting ruined.